Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. Should the Heat start Duncan Robinson for the rest of the season over Tyler Herro? And that's been kind of like the question that's going around a lot from the fan base, from the media as well. Seeing the way Duncan Robinson looks in the starting lineup over Tyler Herro looks, the way he looks in the starting lineup, seeing who should start the rest of the season. I know Tyler Herro is out right now with the injury. Tonight the Heat played the Mavericks here in Dallas, like that. I'm gonna miss this game in person. I usually go to all of them. I'm gonna miss this one in person, but hopefully they still go out there and beat them. I'll be watching it, of course. But I think Duncan Robinson has shown you that he's very valuable. You know, he's kind of turned his whole like trajectory of his career around. You know, usually when a player gets to that age, I think like Duncan Robinson, like 29, I believe so. I think he's 29 years old. And usually when you've been in the league for that long, he's been in the league for. He's been in the league. He was in the league around what 2017, I think. So you think like he probably like by year year 7, you think he'd be where he is. But now he's kind of emerged and kind of like shown you some new stuff. He got better defensively. He got better offensively, putting the ball on the floor. I see him do it. We see him like the other night against the Pistons do the little behind the back loop around with the reverse layup. I'm like, come on, man. This man has shown us some new stuff that he hasn't shown us before and kind of changed his whole style up. Instead of just being a spot-up shooter, he has emerged into more of a player, a playmaker as well, making things happen. You know, he uses the threat of his shot to get guys in the air and then to drive into the basket. He's also like 6'7", 6'8", so when he gets to the rim, he can finish with against most people and most defenders over them. So he's been playing at a high level. And Tyler Herro, don't get me wrong, Tyler Herro I think averaging 20+ points a game. He's a good player as well. But I think the way Duncan Robinson plays and the way his play style is, I think he's a better fit for the starting lineup because you look at he's very good working off ball. He also is a great shooter, and you know, he's a better defender as well. Tyler Herro is a scorer. You know, he's a scorer and stuff like that, but he's not really a 3-level scorer fully because he don't really drive a lot like he should drive. And also he's set up for a lot of shots. And when he's on fire, he's on fire. But when he's off, he's off. And it's kind of reminding me of that Jordan Poole-esque stuff. I think Tyler Herro's on a higher degree than Jordan Poole, of course, but Jordan Poole kind of type of like play style a little bit. But those guys are more meant for 6 men, I think. Now they switch their game up maybe later down the line in their career. They probably be more team-oriented play style, but they like ball-dominant players, and they're more 6-man types. You look at Jordan Poole doing with the Wizards, not too good. You know, more of a 6-man, but he's a 6-man role with the Warriors. They won a championship, and they put him in the starting lineup to kind of mess the flow of things up. I think Tyler Herro had his best season as a 6-man, coming off the bench, just working on being a pure scorer, a pure bucket getter, you know, like Lou Williams type, like Jamal Crawford type, just going out there and worry about getting the bucket. I think Tyler Herro in that role, with the way the team is structured right now, is a better fit because pairing him next to Terry Rozier kind of stunts Terry Rozier a little bit because Tyler is ball down and he needs the ball in his hands. So I think Terry Rozier has shown you that he can play make. We're seeing his numbers the past few weeks. He had 17 points, like 7 assists. He had 19 points. He had 8 assists. And, you know, putting up some big-time numbers and some nice numbers. Of course, his efficiency needs to rise up a little bit. His shot been a little off. But overall, he's been finding a way to make things happen. Getting to the rim, getting to his spots in the mid-range, and also playmaking and finding Bam Adebayo, finding Jimmy Butler, finding different guys cutting, and just being a point guard. You know, that point guard we've been looking for quite some time. But I think Tyler Herro coming off the bench would be good. You know, you have the starting lineup be Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson. You know, Terry Rozier is a good defender, a solid defender too as well. Around the perimeter, he'll be scrappy. He'll go out there and try to get some steals here and there. Duncan Robinson has improved a lot as a defender as well. Jimmy Butler is one of the best defenders around the perimeter in the league that we have today. And you know, we have Caleb Martin out there in the starting lineup too, a good defender in the perimeter as well. And then Bam Adebayo is one of the best defenders in the league. He's the anchor of the defense, you know, inside and out. So having that as a starting lineup, and then you also look at the second unit. You can have, of course. Well, now we got Patty Mills added to the team, so we're going to see where that goes. But I think Delon Wright, have him right there, him and Patty Mills, barring on what happens in that one spot as the point guards. And Patty Mills probably could be a 2-guard as well, like that. You kind of mix it between both. And then you have Delon Wright, you have Herro, you have Jaime Jaquez. Jaime has been very good. You know, I think he averaged like 13, 14 points a game. A playmaker, like a secondary version of Jimmy Butler out there. He does a great job. I think he'll come up huge in the playoffs as well. And you have the 4th spot, you can either go with Jovic or you can go with Haywood Highsmith, barring on what you want to do in that lineup and against that matchup that night. And then the 5, you have Kevin Love. And then you also can, you know, like I mentioned before, you know, Jovic, you have Patty Mills, Haywood Highsmith, Delon Wright. Barring on what you want to do, you can kind of put those in different spots. But I think the Heat could run a 10 or 12-man rotation the rest of the season and also in the playoffs when everybody's fully healthy, and they keep guys fresh because we have a lot of more depth than we did last year. And the team is better than what it was last year. We have more star power. We have guys going out there and competing at a high level, better defenders as well, and better scorers, guys who can create their own shots. So I think if they was to kind of convert Tyler Herro back to coming off the bench to being a sixth man, I think it'd be better in the long run. I think it'd be better in the long run. If you want to win a championship, you have to sacrifice. Go out there and sacrifice and lay down the line. You got to go out there and put your pride aside and go out there and play your role. If everybody play their role properly, you can go out there and win a title. So I think it'll be in best interest for Tyler to come off the bench. Come off the bench, build some momentum up, build some steam up, and then emerge more until maybe it's something like most likely if he came off the bench, he probably still playing starter numbers, of course. They probably have him out there in the fourth quarter making some plays when they need a big shot or a big moment, probably going out there and doing some things. But I think him being off the bench and just being a pure scorer, going out there and just worry about getting the bucket, I think that'd be better for him in the long run and better for the team in the long run. So we'll see what happens. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, what will happen. But I'll see you guys next time on the channel. I'm probably doing double upload today, so you probably see me again at 7 o'clock, but that'll be about football. So peace out.